Hey there, Josh and Evelina. This is Raymond. I wanted to take a quick video so you guys could make sure you didn't forget any key details about the Seabrook property. So we'll start by showing the exterior and then we'll go inside. Alrighty, so right up here is where you'll see the gate. That's where all the cars come in through here, or they can turn right after the gate. Over here you'll see a little wash. All the water comes from here, goes over there. Then down the road, I'll take you over there just so you can see the exterior, but all of the homes overall look fairly similar. Starting with the outside, as we go inside, there is a couple of things that I had noticed that I'd like to point out to you guys. So this is the shed. Not really much to see. Honestly, if I'm being, I think this room, this shed is bigger than both of the extra bedrooms. They do have electricity running to the shed. I'm not sure if you can see it right here. So they have a little electrical fixture right there, so you could put a lamp in here for all of the things that you need. You have cats running around out here. There's no fencing right here, so you'd probably want to get something put up right there. As for some of the wood around the home, you'd see like up here it's starting to rot a little bit. And I'm pretty sure your water heater's in here. Alrighty, so I was able to get the door off. So this is a water heater. It does look a little older. Up here you can see, I'm not sure if you can see it, it says it's from '09, which I've seen plenty older, but that's definitely something that the home inspector is going to call out and would recommend to be replaced. The water heaters can last up to 30 years. So I mean, it's about 16 years old, so not something that needs to take immediate consideration, but definitely something I'd take a look at. These windows look like they're single pane. I'm not too sure how extensive the military flies over, but with single pane windows you definitely hear it a lot more than with dual pane. And over here, this is technically your back door right here, your neighbor's front door, so it's not too appealing. Right here you have a crawl space to go under the home, and not sure if you can see, I'll show you guys when we get to the backyard, but that dog that you've been hearing quite a bit in this video is right on the other side. Essentially your back door neighbor. And what I noticed is that the back neighbors were able to put up a bigger fence. Yes, you own the property, but because it has an HOA, there's certain things you can't do. That's why you see this kind of fencing in the front. Same thing over there, you see the exact same fencing. But next door, they were able to get an exception for the taller, non-see-through fencing, which is something I would recommend. And here, this tree, you can see that they cut it purely because for FHA loans, if the tree is hitting the roof, it can be termite heaven, right? So you guys just want to make sure you're always getting those trees trimmed if this is the property that we end up going with, only because if the tree hits the roof, it can be termite heaven. So it's definitely something to consider, and we will have a termite inspection if we decide to go through with this one. Roof inspection, termite inspection, sewer inspection, and all those inspections come out to about, I'd say anywhere from $500 to about $1,000 for that roof inspection. And I know, Josh, you were asking about the internet and TV. So this is the master bedroom. It'd be right on the inside of this. As far as exterior goes, there's nothing really that concerns me. This AC unit is brand new, so there'd be nothing to worry about. As you can see, they've put up these blocks right here, just for the purposes of the dog. It's a bigger dog. That's the fence that I was talking about. So chances are you're probably going to be able to get an exception to put that fencing up, like right here in the front. But as far as the backyard goes, I'm not too sure how likely we are to get an exception for the big boy back here. That'll probably be one of the biggest things that you guys take into consideration. And going inside, this is the furnace. So that brand new AC unit that we saw. And this is where the water heater, or sorry, where the washer and dryer would go. If I were you guys, if it's big enough, I would probably close this off. Just so that way you're not, having to immediately look at the washer and dryer when you come in. Has the popcorn ceilings. Older lights. So this was a remodel. Just not a super detailed one. I mean, some of the light switches are painted over. I didn't open the fridge, and I'm not going to. Most of the time they smell quite a bit if they haven't been turned on for a while. So like I was mentioning earlier, the shed might be a bit bigger than this bedroom and the other one. And now looking back at it, this closet is bigger than the next door closet, but these two rooms are, I'd say, almost identical. This one does have electricity and a painted over light switch, but there is no light bulb or fan. I'm sure it'd be very simple to get a fan or light bulb installed. Or probably put a lamp in the corner. This closet, I'd say the next door closet is probably slightly bigger. And this is the living room. This is a connection for internet or TV cable. I'm not sure if these are smoke detectors or vents for the air conditioning. My best guess would probably be vents for the air conditioning. So you probably need to install a couple of smoke detectors. This is the master bedroom. I'd say it's about maybe like 1.3 times as big as 1.3 to 1.5 times as big as the other two bedrooms. There's a master closet. It's technically walk-in. So I'd probably install a couple other shelves or something. Put this one a little higher maybe, so that we have a secondary shelf. Or I mean, Josh, you can have your own room. I'm just kidding. But seriously, you could probably maximize the space here by putting another shelf a little higher or a little lower. This is master bathroom. It doesn't look like there's any active leaks, but the home inspectors will definitely go more into depth instead of just turning on a faucet. This is the storage in the master bathroom. And looks like they've done some previous repair up here. Maybe not the people that flipped it, but the previous owners. Looks like something was done up here. Yeah, I would, we have some amazing inspectors. I would highly recommend taking a deep look at this property. Only because, like I said, there's, at the end of the day, flippers are out to make money, and some do a really good job, others don't do as good of a job, and this one was an okay job. They made it just pretty enough to put it back on the market, and I think they left plenty of work for the next buyers. But then again, at the price point that it's at, you really can't beat it. So that essentially concludes the tour. And I'll be back later this evening at 5 p.m. with Evelina. So if there's anything you'd like me to highlight later this evening, please let me know, Josh. I look forward to talking to you soon. Have an amazing rest of your day. Raymond Ramirez. Bye-bye. I lied. That does not conclude the tour. I told you I was going to take you around. So let's do that. Looks like that's an emergency exit over to the left. There's definitely a nice little loop to, you know, take the dog walking. I mean, on top of that, it's gated, right? So at the end of the day, when you guys start having little Evelinas and Joshes popping around, then you don't have to worry too much about their safety. Neighbors are friendly, most of them at least. We got one friendly neighbor. You gotta keep stacking those numbers. Yeah, that is the entire complex. So there's not a whole lot of houses here, but overall, it seems like a pretty safe neighborhood. So, if you guys have absolutely any questions, let me know. And like I said, I'll be back here later this evening. And I look forward to talking to you. Have an amazing rest of your day, Josh. Bye-bye.